Po-Hsuan. Well, as far as the men's doubles draw is concerned, well, for only the fourth time in the 378th Super Series Grand Prix Gold or World Tour tournament since the inception of the Super Series back in 2007, we have 8 different flags next to the 8 pairs at quarterfinal stage. 6 seeds, 3 in each half of the draw. And as you can see, in the top half of the draw at semi-finals, we'll have the current world number ones, the former champions Ranki Reddy and Shetty, against the reigning world champions Kang and Seol. That should be a terrific match tomorrow. But with the bottom half of the draw to be decided, and of course those 2 quarterfinals are our last 2 matches of the day. The first being right at the bottom of that draw, with the former world number ones Alfian and Ardianto up against Jhe-Huei, who is a former champion here back in 2017 when he used to play with Li Yang, and his now partner young Po-Hsuan.
So the Taipei, their opponents from Chinese Taipei, Jhe-Huei, young Po-Hsuan.
Well, here are the former world number ones, Praja Alfian and Mohamed Rian Ardianto. And their opponents from Chinese Taipei. This will be a 7th meeting between these 2 pairs, and the Indonesians have an overwhelming advantage on the head-to-heads, having won 5 of the previous 6. The last time they met was at the Indonesian Masters 500 in the first round in Jakarta in January, and the Indonesians won on home soil there. In fact, it was only 32 minutes, 21-16, 21-14 in Jakarta. But I think that the pair from Chinese Taipei have really come alive in the last couple of weeks, playing extremely well, winning the German Open, beating He Jiting and Ren Xian Yu in the final in Mulheim. Mohamed Rian Ardianto turned 28 last month. From the Yogyakarta region, and they were world number ones for 41 consecutive weeks from the end of December 2022. Fajar Alfian turned 29 yesterday. Happy birthday, belated happy birthday for yesterday. They were semi-finalists here 3 years ago, losing out to Gideon and Sukamuljo, who then lost in the final. But a couple of previous quarterfinals prior to this year, so this is their 4th quarterfinal at the French Open in total. Beat Ben Lane and Sean Vendy of England in the first round, and Matsuhashi and Okumura of Japan in the second round. And both those matches, as you saw, in 2 straight games. So to the in-form pair, and this is the man who's won the title previously, Jhe-Huei, a winner in 2017, as I was telling you, with Li Yang, beat Matthias Bo and Carsten Mogensen in the final. He will turn 30 later this month, born in Taipei. 179 equals 5'10". His partner, young Po-Hsuan, is 27, from Tainan. Tainan is on the south of the island. It's one of the oldest cities on the island. They are 1 place down from their career high of 15. They spent 1 precious week right at the end of January, from the 30th of January earlier this year at 15. In the first round, beat the beaten finalists from last year, Fikri and Mulyana. And then in the second round, beat the former world number ones and the number 2 seeds, Liang Wei-Keng and Wang Chang, in 3 games. So they've already beaten 1 former world number 1 pair. I wonder if they can beat 2 former world number 1s back to back. Our umpire for this one is Chris Yip from Hong Kong, China, and Bert van Horenbeek from Belgium is our service judge. Jhe-Huei on the coach's bench for the pair from Chinese Taipei.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Jhe-Huei and Po-Hsuan, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Fajar Alfian and Muhammad Rian Ardianto, Indonesia. Fajar Alfian to serve to Jhe-Huei. Level play.
So the former world #1s and #7 seeds here at the French Open, Fajar Alfian and Muhammad Rian Ardianto. Nearest to us, there they are.
1-love.
Getting this quarterfinal underway. Well, Steen, I posed the question. Can the pair from Chinese Taipei be two former world #1 ranked pairs back to back? I think it's a possibility.
Over.
Yeah, it's a possibility if they can get the game going on their conditions, if it becomes really fast-paced, because they have the ability of playing so incredibly fast. One of the fastest played men's doubles I've seen was a final in the Hilo Open back in 2022 when they lost to their compatriots Lu Qingyao and Yang Po-Han. That was, I mean, it was like two cars going at each other and just speeding, and nobody was giving an inch.
Yeah.
So normally the Indonesians are quite good at dealing with this and placing the shuttles the right places, varying the pace and so on. So that's going to be the battle here, the way I see it.
Service over. 2-4.
And the question mark will then be whether the Indonesians sort of can follow pace and read the game
Service over.
quickly enough.
5-2.
Yeah.
Service over. Yeah.
You know, I think that after Jhe-Huei split with Li Yang, and Li Yang was put with Wang Qilin, following the retirement of the man on the coaching bench, Jhe-Huei, I thought that Li was a little bit despondent in his play. It was almost as if, oh, I've been
rejected.
I've been rejected, yeah.
That's true. Then suddenly you find out that, hey, my new partner can do some things that my old partner couldn't do. So if I can sort of support him in the right way, then we have a chance. And I think they must be fired up by their win last week in German Open and two good wins here in the opening rounds.
The one thing, of course, to take into account as well is whether, having played last week and so many matches last week, whether they're feeling a little bit jaded physically and maybe emotionally too, because that was a big win for them at the German Open.
It's always a bit easier when you win. Things go
5-7.
smoother. It's important.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Service over. 8-5. Service over. 6-8.
Very short rallies at the
Service
moment.
over. 9.
Yeah, and I think it's going to continue that way. Basically, there might be one or two longer ones, but otherwise, the service situation is so important who gets out on top.
Good rally. Yeah. Wonderful
10,
final shot,
6.
just guiding the shuttle in a downward direction into the open space towards the tram line. Yeah, that's just wonderful. Oh, that's loose.
4.
Always called a fault.
No, it's on the other side of the net. Service over.
Judged to have taken the shuttle before it
7,
crossed over the
10.
net. Well, that's the way
Service
to
over.
answer
11,
being
7,
faulted at the net.
interval.
Get a net cord on the return of serve. Look at that.
Wow.
Bounces over. That is fantastic. Wonderful images.
Tapi kalau misalnya kagok, lepasin aja ya. Kalau bisa ambil, ambil aja
11-7
sekalian.
at the mid-game
Kalau lagi
interval
ngotot-ngotot,
in favour
siap lagi, dia pasti kencang.
Alfian
Kencang.
and
Kalau enak,
Ardianto.
tetap lagi, kalau nggak enak taruh dulu aja. Yang belakang siap separuhnya. Ya, separuhnya kalau separuh nggak perlu kencang-kencang dulu karena kan bola. Kalau bola, terutama kalau bola baru, ya perhatiin. Kalau lu terima servis situ, ya kan tadi kan itu separuh, tunggu situnya. Terus kalau lu lagi udah netin duluan, kayak tadi netin duluan, cepet maju ya. Oke, ya kendor ya.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 7, play.
Oh. So I like
Service
that.
over.
Young Po-Hsuan getting a net
11.
cord just as his opponents
Yeah,
did.
taking it back immediately.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good smash from Ardianto.
Service over. 12-8. Service over. 9-12. Fault.
They're
Service
looking
over.
far more proactive, the
39.
Indonesian pair, than I've seen them at recent tournaments.
It looks good at the moment, and
Yeah.
they're dominating the service situation.
49.
Also, willing to apply pressure from the backcourt.
Out.
Often discussed that Alfian
Service over.
clearly preferred
10,
front court player, but
40.
that Ardianto had developed on the front court, and it's super important that Alfian also can work from the backcourt and fire more than one smash if needed. But so far,
Service over.
it's worked
15-10.
super well for the Indonesians.
Service over. 11-15.
Pushed it long. Things can change
12,
awfully quickly
15.
in men's doubles.
It can, and especially with Lee and Yang. Yeah. Then suddenly you hit the things you go for with the
13,
quick reaction.
15.
That's either a winner or a loser. I mean, it's very rarely that it's going to be a shot that comes back.
Missed it.
Service over. 16-13.
But they've given themselves a fighting chance. This is way from decided, this opening game. Oh, what a shot.
I'm thinking, I want to go back on YouTube and watch some of the old videos when Li Yang and Li Jhe-Huei played together, because that must be sort of the princess or the pope. Either you hit everything or you don't hit anything at all, because they're taking so many chances.
Yeah.
Service over. 14-17. Service over. 18-14.
Well, have we had any stats on longest rally so far? It must be below 20 shots, I think.
I would be surprised if it was much more than 20.
How long?
Service over. 15-18.
Wow.
16,
That's magnificent,
18.
isn't it?
It's okay. No change. Faja, be ready.
It's great to watch, isn't it?
17-18.
The timing on this, superb from Li Jhe-Huei. And now there's just 1 point in it.
Wow.
Back level.
18-all.
5 of the last 6 points.
A clever play by the man from Chinese Taipei. First the push and then a block, and then finishing off when the chance was there. I think
Well, he was ready for it again.
when they're standing in that formation, they're never ever thinking about maybe we should lift this one. That's a thought that's totally not in their mind at all.
Yeah. It's actually 5 straight points now. 14-18 behind and 19-14 in front. Oh. Both left it for the
Service
other.
over. 19-all. 20. Game point 19.
Well, that's
Service over.
real courage on the return of serve when you're game point down.
All.
So 20 all. And extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. So having just saved a game point opportunity, now the pair from Chinese Taipei have a game point opportunity themselves. Good flick. They've done it. What an extraordinary comeback from 14-18 adrift.
22-20.
Li Jhe-Huei and Po-Hsuan take the opening game against the number 7 seeds Alfian and Ardianto, 22-20 in 14 minutes.
不要说，但是不能一直这么单纯的这种防守哦，你就上去，你要勇敢踩上去，然后上去你就给他摸下来就好。你上去压开，就是你都拦到你就压开，或者把他摸点一下，你就强点，不要想说要去压谁啊。
他抢发夹那边的话，摸那边注意他反。
对，你就是贴上去了，然后半腰就给他，然后你转半腰。
jangan pikirin dulu pertamanya, ya. Siap lagi. Yang paling penting bola satu duanya jagain dulu. Ya, kalau enak-enak kamu angkat dulu nggak apa-apa. Jangan maksain terlalu maksain lalomnya. Ya, oke? Oke?
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Level play.
Well, what a simply thrilling opening game.
Service
Coming
over.
back from
One
a
love.
5-point deficit at one stage. And I think it's very, very important for Alfian and Ardianto, Steen, that they get a good start to this second game.
Yes, I totally concur. And the worrying thing for the Indonesians was that, I mean, basically when I said that they've been winning the service situation, they stopped winning it. And it was a bit of a steal, the first game for Li and Yang. Good play.
Yeah,
Service
I like
over.
change in pace.
2-all. Three, two.
Good save by Ardianto.
And again. Yeah.
Four, two. Service over. 3-5.
It was the Indonesians who chose sides at the coin toss, wasn't it? Chinese Taipei won it, but elected to take serve or receive.
I think they chose to receive.
4-5.
I'm wondering if they feel more confident in terms of their flat game and their ability to play the backcourt now, Alfian and Ardianto. But on the other hand, until 18-14, they played a brilliant first game.
Oh, that's nice.
5-all.
Double coverage by Li and Yang.
Service over. 6-5. Service over. 6-all. Out.
Service error.
Service
The
over.
first of the match. I think it might be.
7-6. Service over. 7-all. Service over. 8-7. Service over.
I think if I were Li and Yang, I would put in a flick serve around about now, maybe even 2 to sort of try and get the Indonesians away from the top of the tape in the service situation.
Out. Service over.
Second time in a row.
9-8.
Oh, that was way wide.
Yeah. He thought about leaving it, I think.
Service over. 9-all. Quick one.
Yeah. Lee turns to his coach after the rally. Say, should I have left it?
He wasn't really in a good position. He was sitting all the way on the other side.
No. Missed it.
10-9.
So to the mid-game interval, and Li Jhe-Huei and Yang Po-Hsuan have the advantage, a 2-point advantage, having already won the opening game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So the players return to court. And I'm guessing, Steen, the focus, as you alluded to earlier, for the Indonesians is to regain the dominance on the first 3 shots.
Yeah, I think it should be
10-11.
But 3 of the 10 points they have was 2 service errors and 1 that was way too high, 1 low serve that was way too high. So it's tough times.
Service over.
Yeah, there was wonderful topspin on that return of serve from Jhe-Huei.
That's good actions.
Service over. 11-12. Service over. 13-11.
Oh, that came off the frame of the racket. That was a lucky one for Jhe-Huei.
Quick one. 14-11.
I'm not too fond of the body language of the Indonesians. They look like they lack confidence. They look like a pair that hasn't won since All England last year.
They did reach one other final in the interim period, which was the Korean Open, but you're right, they haven't won since this time a year ago.
Lovely little flick of the racket there by Jhe-Huei.
11.
Always missed it, it's too flat, it's long of the back line.
Service over.
And was that the lucky break that could inspire the Indonesians? That was a wonderful image of seeing how the shuttle tumbled on contact point. On the serve, that is. Oh, that's brilliant. What a super shot by Mohamedurian Ardianto.
16.
Right onto the line.
Fourteen, 16.
Oh, that's sensational. What a shot from Jhe-Huei.
Service over.
Whole
17,
body language
14.
was that it was going to be a powerful smash. And then plays the delicate drop shot.
Service over.
Oh, they're within striking distance.
15,
Arfian and Ardianto.
17.
Well taken.
16, 17.
5 of the last 6 points.
It's a brilliant move by Ardianto there, sensing that the opportunity will occur.
Back level. Well.
17 all.
11-16 down just a moment ago. Back to 17 all, and then a service error from
Service over.
Ardianto.
18-17.
That's such good reactions, isn't it? From Jhe-Huei.
19-17.
Nice.
Very good move by Ardianto.
Yeah.
Service over. 18-19.
Super play.
I don't believe it. He played that between the legs, did young Po-Hsuan. Couldn't get the next one back though. 19 all.
Play.
That could be costly.
Service over.
It's match point opportunity
20. Match point
for the unseeded
19.
Jhe-Huei and young Po-Hsuan. Brilliant, brilliant. Best rally of the match, and it's won by Jhe-Huei and young Po-Hsuan. Unseeded pair from Chinese Taipei through to the semi-final, beating the former world number ones, Alfian and Ardianto. 2 consecutive victories over 2 pairs who have been ranked number 1 in the world in 2 consecutive days.
21-19.
That is remarkable. What a final rally. Look at the effort. Desperation defence. And then the drop shot from Ardianto into the net. And the delights for the pair from Chinese Taipei. 2 really close games. 22-20, 21-19 in a match lasting only 32 minutes. Welcome back to the Adidas Arena here in Paris. Quarterfinals day at the YONEX French Open. Just one more quarterfinal to come this evening, and it's the last of the men's doubles quarterfinals. It's Hoki and Kobayashi, the 2021 World Championship gold medalists, against